Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Local Dish with Ish. This is episode 1000, I think, or something. I don't know. It seems like it's happened every single day. I'm really excited about today's episode because two of my personal favorite people who have had a direct influence both professionally and just as great friends and authentic individuals are here with me today. We're going to not only plug some food today that we think you should support, we're also going to venture into the world of art and introduce you to one of our dear friends at the Ymca shortly. But I want to start off by saying this platform is possible thanks to the support of Raising Cane. They are really helping us go above and beyond and support local businesses across the Austin area. So this week, I just want to make sure that all of you go to our description, click on every single link that you see for the artists, for the organizations, and for the restaurants, just so that we can start raising awareness and supporting these businesses as best as possible. And the other fun thing about this episode, it's our Mother's Day weekend that's coming up. So if you need to spoil your mom with something, why not get them lunch, dinner, or maybe get them some beautiful art? So without further ado, I want to introduce two of my friends. Lauren, can you do the first wave?
Hello, hi everyone.
And we have Erin as well here. She didn't say anything, but that's okay. Let me give you guys just the floor. Feel free to introduce yourselves, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what we're showcasing today. So let's start with you, Lauren. Just tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and what you're repping today.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you having me and your patience. I'm going to go get some Jester King after I talk to you because now I'm hungry for it. So my name is Lauren McPhail Robertson. I go by Lauren McPhail R as an artist. And my soul and life and passion, everything is art. And then I make money through my not-for-profit work, which is also a passion. So love what you guys do, and thanks for what you do in the community. This is my first time really doing anything, live or recorded about my art. So I'll try to do my best to be as eloquent as possible. But a lot of what I do is based upon process and feeling and current existence of life, looking for escape in the work, creating escape in the work, or finding it, and additionally taking comfort in things that are happening in my reality, but also in my work. So it's a search for comfort. Currently through COVID, it's been pretty interesting, and I was kind of worried about what would happen, but I've been employing a lot of the ASMR techniques of decreasing anxiety and doing almost like a daily log of work and how I'm feeling during COVID. So from Austin, I went to Southwestern University, went there for art and also economics, and just I'm grateful to have my art.
Awesome. Lauren, thank you so much. And, when you said ASMR, I got the natural tingles, So I'm excited to.
I should have said it like this. I should have said, it's ASMR techniques.
That's what I figured. I might start eating on camera soon. So we'll hopefully get those tingles. Okay. Lauren, thank you so much. We're super excited. And my next friend here that I see, Erin, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and kind of, what's Erin outside of the scope of the film that we see right now?
So hi, I'm Erin Jolly. I'm the Education and Events Manager at the Austin Humane Society. That is when I first met Ishmael. So we have remained friends and partners and great support staff. He's always interested in what I'm doing, and I'm always interested in what he's doing. So thank you so much for having me today. We have a couple of fun things to share. I live and breathe cats and dogs. That's what I do Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, it's time to relax and enjoy good food, which is the other reason why I'm here. So talking about one of Ish and I's favorite places to go have some good Thai food and a beer every once in a while. We can say that on this family programming.
Oh, absolutely. And we're super glad that you're here. I just want to let everyone know, I spoke about this beforehand, but these two people have had direct influences, at least in my career. I remember early on when I first went into my fundraising role, I was like, who do I text? Who do I call? And Lauren was the first person. And there's just such a diversity with her and such a love for the creative. And you can see it through her art. And I'm just so grateful that she's here. And beyond that, she is a volunteer leader at the Ymca of Austin. And so we're always so grateful. And Erin, kudos to you. I mean, we shared an office when the AC broke at the Humane Society. And boy, did we get to know each other at a different level. I mean, there was like odor. No, I'm just kidding. But there was a lot of good memories with Erin and being in the trenches. But let's go ahead and dive into what we're showcasing. And I'm going to start and give you all just a little second to think about what y'all are going to say. But, oh boy, let me just say, prior to COVID-19, that Saturday before we closed everything, I was at this place, Jester King, with my best friend and his girlfriend who came to visit me from El Paso. Jester King is, to me, one of those premier destinations in Austin, and they've been named, top brewery in the city by multiple outlets. I remember reading about them in the Chronicle, and I know that Eater Austin has said some great things. And so I just want to say, they started in 2010, and they are a brewery, they are a kitchen, they are a farm, and they're also an event hall. It's 165 acres out in the Texas Hill Country, and it is beautiful. And believe it or not, they are still open right now. It's to go, so you may not be able to sit and enjoy the scenery out in the country, but you can certainly drive out, because every weekend is what I'm doing, is taking like an hour-long drive and going and visiting new places. So if you don't have anything to do this weekend, drive out. You're going to see the beautiful Texas Hill Country, and you can end your day having some tasty food and, of course, some adult beverages, because who doesn't need that? So today, for my food, I have the Lion Pizza, and it's roasted mushroom, pancetta, pickled onion, gorgonzola, one of my favorite words to say, fontina, and rosemary. And then for my adult beverage, we have El Regalo beer, which is a blend of 4, 3, 2, and 1-year-old spontaneously fermented beer that's actually made here locally in Canyon Lake, Texas by La Cruz de Comal Winery. So in case you see any orange, that's because my cat is on the table. So I just want to let y'all know. But like every single meal that we should have, there must be dessert. And so I want you to check out this cookie because it is a rye sourdough chocolate chip cookie that they make in-house.
Oh my God.
It is just so good. Again, during COVID, calories don't count. And when COVID is over, you can go to the Y and work out. So it all makes sense in my head. It should make sense in your head. And I just want you all to know, if you really are looking for some good food, a nice escape to the Texas Hill Country, windows down, country music loud, drive out to Jester King this weekend. It makes sense, okay? All right. Well, that's my plug. And I was really excited to do that. But let's hear a little bit more from you, Lauren. Tell me, what are we showcasing? And it's a little different, I know, because you're a double whammy today. Not only are you giving us a snack, but you're also going to showcase some of your art, hopefully up close. Just saying.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Well, I figured I'd give you guys an up close and personal look and a real artist lunch. Of course, with my local favorites. So we have chips from Siete, which is so good. I recommend the ranch. And then some guacamole. This is from Whole Foods because our HEB had a mishap and I couldn't go to it, so I go to Whole Foods. And then, of course, funny enough, I got a Jester King beer. They have cans now. And so that's my lunch. Like, it's kind of coincidental that you have Jester King as well, because that's my lunch right now. So I have a lot going on. As you know, I work like 2 jobs. And so sometimes a quick bite is, all I need. And so it's great that our local grocer like H-E-B and Whole Foods are carrying local companies like Siete and Jester King, and also homemade guac. Well, homemade in a restaurant / grocery store guacamole. So, yeah, so that's what I'll be eating for lunch, and then probably gonna get pizza for dinner.
That's awesome. Erin, what are you showcasing today?
So I live on the south side, so I ran over, as I said, to one of my favorite Thai places, Thai Fresh on Mary Street. We also needed a few groceries, and they are offering curbside groceries. So picked up lunch, some other goodies. They are locally owned. One of my favorite things that they do offer are cooking classes. That's kind of my next on the list to do when we can make it out into the world. That's what I would have been treating my mother to had we been able to do something on Mother's Day. But instead, we will have to do takeout. I ordered pad thai with chicken.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
And then one of my favorite appetizers is their fried golden tofu. It's the best way to eat tofu.
Yeah.
It gives it the most flavor. So I am ready for my tasty meal.
Awesome.
I also love them because they are wonderful givers in the community, and they have frequently donated to my gala that happens in the fall. So you'll always see something from Thai Fresh in my silent auction. So thank you for supporting the animals, and thank you for staying open and doing curbside.
And speaking of givers, Erin, you all did something incredible just a couple of days ago. Do you mind diving into that and telling us, what did the Austin Humane Society do this Giving Tuesday that was a little different than most organizations?
So, of course, we all needed to ask for a give. It's been a tough couple of months for many of us out there in nonprofit. Many of us that are out in the community on a regular basis, our events have been canceled. So Giving Tuesday is very important to all of us. But we have a wonderful, generous donor and friend of the organization, the Turner family, and they wanted to help us give back to the community. So we purchased dog and cat food at our wonderful supporter, H-E-B. H-E-B Heritage Ranch is their dog food brand made by Purina. They supply all of the dog and cat food at our shelter so that we can feed our animals on a daily basis. And then they allowed this amazing event happen. We called it the Pet Food Pantry event. We were open 10 to 4. The goal was to serve about 40 people an hour. We definitely surpassed that. We served a little over 225 families on Tuesday, and that ended up being about 740 animals. So we were all a little sore the next day, lugging 50-pound dog food bags into trunks. It was a little harder than I expected, but it was extremely rewarding. We've received thank you notes from the community, phone calls, and I'm just very fortunate and lucky that with the help of the Turner family, we were able to give back and make a difference, because we would not want anyone to have to give up their pet during this time. Pets provide us unconditional love, and as y'all had mentioned, are probably one of the helpful tricks to getting through this crisis. But it was extremely successful. It was probably the highlight of my year so far. And we are working on a second one. So more details to come, and fingers crossed we can serve just as many families, if not more.
And don't you guys worry, audience. We will let you know when all of these things are happening. We're going to put it in our description, and we'll make sure that we are supporting those. The Austin Humane Society does some great work in the community. They really do ensure that we are tackling pet homelessness and that we're supporting our animals and providing them with the exact same happiness that they provide us daily. But you did say something that always sticks around and seems to be the theme. Some of us are a little bit stressed these days. And to Lauren's point, and through her art, I think she can probably take us on a virtual field trip on what she's doing right now. So Lauren, we are super grateful that you're here. Can you show us some of your work and tell us a little bit about what inspired you? And don't mind us, we might take a bite or two of what we're eating.
Eat, please. So yeah, thank you. I'll jump right in. It's funny, Erin, you bring up loving pets because after I met you and you got me your business card, the reason I haven't emailed you is because my puppy ate it. So I don't kid. So I'm gonna have to get Ish to connect us again. So we love our animals and appreciate, reconnecting. So so a lot of my art, like I mentioned, is through just a coping and processing kind of agenda through COVID right now. And a lot of my work beforehand was very linear and hard edge. If you look at some of my older work, which I'll show you right now, you have to bear with me because I'm trying to figure out how to do things. So
you got it.
My finger. So this is some of my older work. So just very linear type of work. And since then, I've definitely have broken loose. Here's my studio sneak peek. Wow, you guys are getting the VIP. Some works that are still in progress. So check it out, in progress. And here's what I have for you guys so far today. And I have a bunch. I'm talking like loads of work. And I want to say, as I'm showing you guys, that artists right now are doing an amazing thing across the world. It's called the Artist Support Pledge. And artists are pledging works that are about $200 or less, plus shipping. And the commitment and pledge is that for every $1,000 you secure in work being purchased from patrons or collectors, you commit to buying other artists' work. So not only are you getting support yourselves, but also the money is used to support other artists. So it's an incredible effort called the Artist Support Pledge. And if you're interested in seeing artists that are participating, including myself, you can go to the hashtag Artist Support Pledge. And as you know, hashtags tend to group things together really nicely for us. Here's some sculptural stuff that I've been working on. So kind of just playing with the 2D or 3D aspect of the work, which has been really fun and playful. And then working with, sorry, I'm trying not to trip, different materials. So I have these nice sculptural elements that on wood that I've been really enjoying making, and have one downstairs. And like I said, it's all been a process of feeling. And so a lot of the marks are based just for comfort, are obviously also composition and aesthetically driven. But you'll find remnants of little homes in my work. And that's because it's just going back to places of comfort. And for some, not all, but for some, that's a home, and that looks like something different for everybody. But a lot is in the details of the work. So just like looking at little spots. So there's like little paintings in each painting, which is pretty magnificent. This is one of my favorites areas. So most of these works, like you said, are between 100 and 250 I'm happy to, if you're in the area, do a social distancing safe drop-off. If you would like to purchase a work for your mom or yourself, and I can do a safe drop-off that way. I have a whole bunch, as you can see right here, that I can show people. But also, if you do live far away or we can't do a drop-off, I do have gift certificates that I can send you. So if you don't know or have the time, but you know they'll like a piece of art, I can send a gift card as well. So to contact me, social media is always good. Ish will have the contact information, and I have a website, and that's all in the comments of this video. So do y'all have any questions? You know, I kind of feel like I can ramble, but sometimes questions are good too.
Awesome. Yeah. Is there a significance with the pink?
Yeah. So I love the color pink. Actually, I love the color black more, but pink is probably the second one. Yeah. Black's technically not a color, but we won't get into that. That's not this type of video. Maybe if I open up the screen, we can. It's a comfort. It's an aesthetically pleasing thing. A lot of my work is very personal, and that's why I probably seem very nervous and neurotic right now, because this is extremely personal. I don't do anything based off of political messaging or social issues. Everything I do is just deeply from my soul and experience of this world.
Wow. Well, I mean, what better to have a personal tour from a local artist in your actual studio? So thank you for sharing.
I know.
Yeah, that was really exciting. I was like, oh gosh.
Oh, good.
I wish I had an HD camera to just lend you. So I was like, oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah.
I just want to say to the two of you, thank you so much for being here. We are thrilled that we can provide this platform to support local businesses, local artists. Again, it would not be at all possible without Raising Cane's sort of helping amplify our messaging across all of their channels, including our channels. So we're excited to help support the Austin Humane Society, Thai Fresh, Jester King twice, Lauren, you and your artwork. We're just super excited to be able to do that. We want to remind our audience again that the YMCA of Austin is here for you. We have a bunch of different options available for you online. If you go to austinymca.org, you're going to see that our website has completely flipped with workouts and resources of all kinds that can help support children, families, seniors, all people who are really just driven towards health and wellness and emotional and spiritual support. So we want to, again, thank Raising Cane's. We're grateful for the Y and the platform, the businesses that we're seeing today. And don't forget to nominate your favorite restaurants in the comments section so that they can be featured next week. And as you can see, my child is making a little appearance here. But don't forget to nominate your favorite restaurants in the bio section here in the comment section below, and then we'll, again, feature them next week. Please, please, please don't forget to support the Y this weekend. Every Sunday from 12 to 8 p.m., Raising Cane's is donating 15% of sales when you mention YMCA at the drive-thru. Other than that, I want to just make sure that you all feel all the love that I'm sending you. Lauren, Erin, thank you so much for being here. And let's all say thank you. Thank you guys for watching, and everyone take care. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.